You have a great website, maybe a blog that is about to go viral, or the next super app. Only thing missing right now are users. We are going to use AI to get more users to your platform. We are going to use AI to fix SEO indexing issues. This is the first step which will help you build a great user base for your website. When we work with various app development platforms, they often end up using their own URL, and we end up using those URL to publish our website, our blogs, our web app. Those get indexed onto the Google. They look great until you move to your own custom domain. Once you do that, users stop coming to the website. For this, we need to first fix all the SEO indexing issues. This is a scenario that I have built for you. We have blog which was initially posted on my blog.pages.dev, which was the default URL given by the infrastructure provider. Now I have got my own blog and I want this URL to be the main authority. If you go to what are we expecting? So if you go to the Google Search Console, we expect user declared canonical property to show our main URL and Google selected canonical to be inspected URL. If these two settings are there on your Search Console, and if you request for indexing, Google will treat this particular blog as the authority and keep pushing users to your domain. This particular blog is still under request for indexing. In probably 4 to 5 days, it will get indexed. So this is a scenario that I have built for you. If you look at the WordPress page, you can see there are two domains. The first domain is a default domain given by, in this case, by Cloudflare. And the second domain is the one that I have purchased. And the idea is for users to come to my second domain. So what we're going to do is we're going to use AI to fix the canonical URL. So my canonical URL was wrong on Google, and we will use one git command to fix it. So as discussed, we have a Cloudflare page which was indexed before, and all pages are almost indexed properly and traffic was flowing into it until I moved to my actual domain. Then traffic stopped and my pages stopped getting indexed. The real reason, as I mentioned before, Google thinks that the previous URL is the main authority and the new domain is just a copy of that. So we are going to fix that here by temporarily pushing a redirect. So earlier we were on GitHub pages. We are going to push the code here so that the redirects happen from the previous website to the new website, and we fix the canonical URL on the new website. So to do that, we completed all the steps required within our code to declare my new URL as the canonical URL. But I still have to push the redirect code onto GitHub pages. For that, there are two ways. One is that I can use 5 commands which will mutate the working tree. So I can check out, create an orphan gh-pages branch, remove cache, and then add those files and commit, and then check out to main. Whereas this one single command, which is git subtree, can do all of that. So what it is doing is, this is the status today. I have a repo on my the main branch. Under source, I have got a folder called bridge. All I want to do is move the bridge folder from my main to a new orphan gh pages branch. So one single command can do this. With this command, I have created a new orphan branch and pushed the code there. Once I did that, I went to my GitHub pages and set up GH pages as the branch from where the blog has to be deployed. Once that was done, I go to Google Search Console and I request for, I go to Google Search Console and I request for indexing again. So if you look at any page here, first it will retrieve the data from Google indexing. Once this is done, you can test the live URL. This takes maybe half a minute or so. So obviously this URL is no longer available to Google, but this is a critical part, that again, on the original domain which was provided by Cloudflare, again it is declaring that the user declared canonical is the new URL that I've purchased. So cohort.bubblenet.com. What this will do is it is giving the authority to Google that the new domain is the primary domain. And of course, after indexing, Googlebots will scrape your URL and it will find that the original page is no longer the authority and the new page is the new authority, and will try and push that as your core domain. And end users will be able to search your domain on Google and the search results will be appearing properly. So the takeaway is that AI didn't just hand me a command, it explained why Google was confused and what was needed to fix that. So whatever tech that you're working with, whatever stack that you're working with, will be able to fix this. So if you have to declare your repo and provide metadata to declare your domain as the canonical domain, whether it is Next.js, whether it is in this case Quarto with Lua, or any other stack that you're using, that step can be performed. What we're discussing is, once that step is done, you still have your old URL which is being treated as the primary by Google, and what we have done is we have done a redirect from your old branch to your new branch, and both of them declare this particular domain as the canonical domain, right? So this Google will eventually scrape both the pages, it will crawl both the pages actually, and will come across that property, canonical property, and then will declare your new domain as the authority, and users will be able to search using that domain. You will get more traffic onto your domain, and you can then build more SEO strategies to pull in users into your website, which we will be discussing in future videos. I hope this was useful. Please share and like this video. Please subscribe to this channel. Thanks.